Hello and welcome to the YouTube days. Yes, this was a short announcement that I was going live. However, I just woke up. I went over SDA's, her clips that she has, and I thought, oh, this has got to be on days. This has got to be on days. So, mm, I'm drinking my good coffee with my Mean Girls creamer. And that creamer is so good. I don't even know how to explain it. It's a pink frosting, and it tastes so amazing. And it's called Mean Girls. That's the actual name of it, and it's pink frosting, and it's so good with your coffee. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, so now over at AC, you know, hey Hairbag, how are you, honey? Um, Over there, they have been talking about pink for quite some time. And Katie decided that she wanted to have an interview with Pink to see if she would qualify for to be a co-host for their show. And that's the thing I don't think that Pink understands is that she's been the topic of their show for the past 2 weeks, probably. And hey, Ronan, how are you? And they just roast the hell out of her. That's pretty much what they do. And so, this is Katie, the actual factual. She decided to do an interview. And so we're going to go through the interview process. I'm going to put it on 1.25 speed because we want to get through it faster. And then the good stuff comes on when she has to interact with Bird. So the first one that's going to come up is Bird. And so the interview is going to be conducted, and they're going to see how she is under pressure. Now, I will say this. Even though Pink called me 95 times and texted me 150 times, I don't hate Pink. I don't hate her. I am very disappointed in her, and I really did care about her. Hey, Emmett, I really did care about Pink. I really was her friend. Um, and some days I miss her, you know. Um, oh, I know, honey. I know what it is. Hello, Truth Hurts. I already know because they've been roasting her for like 2 weeks over there. But we got to go over it and everything. Um, you know me, Ty. I'm just respectful, but I'm just telling you my opinion that I really did like that person. Okay, and sometimes I miss her. Um, I just wish she wouldn't have went crazy on me. I just wish that if she wouldn't have called me, but maybe 15 times or something, we could have gotten over it. You know what I mean? But this is just the way I feel. It's the way I feel about it. Um, yeah, and I know. Yeah. Well, she made it to days because this is funny. This is really funny, and she made it to days. That's what we do over here. We cover, the characters on YouTube, and this is what this was. This was a character, but just because I'm telling you how I feel doesn't mean that I want him back or anything else. It just means that it's taken me days to process. But when I really like somebody, I really like them, and I can't just turn um my thoughts on and off like a water faucet. I've never been that kind of person, and it takes me a while. You know, it's not like it was devious that I was his friend. I really was. And I really, thought that it was a good match. So, um, that's what I want to say about that. And no, I won't take him back or nothing like that. But my feelings are still hurt because I really seriously meant what I said when I said I was being a friend, when I wanted to help him and things like that. I really, was trying. Um, but it got chaotic, out of hand, and there was nothing I could do about it at that point, you know. Um, so anyways, let me play my new intro that Izzy made. Now, if any of you want a new banner or an intro or anything like that, contact Izzy, and her description will be below her email. And she does banners and graphics and things like that. Also, check out my new merch because I've gotten some new graphics. I'll be putting some more new graphics up. But this is my new intro. Check it out.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub, or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Same us for the way up, play the game, bruh. Never stop, don't get it if I want it.
So put one in the chat if you like my new intro and if it fits me perfect, because I think that song fits me perfect. All right, so moving on, we are going to go to the interview first off with Katie and Pink Bow. And I'm going to put it on a higher speed. She's cracking and stuff like that. So I'm going to put it on a higher speed here. That way we can get through this part pretty quickly. But just remember, they're cracking. So, and it's about right around 10 minutes before it gets up here because Katie was blocked. And so she couldn't get up there. All right. So it's about right about here. All right.
I know it's my, I know it's, I'm not using my off-road mouse. Okay, here we go. I apologize for that inconvenience, that annoyance, my bad. Okay. All right. So Pink Boberto is here because there is a position opening for co-host at the shit show, and she has shown interest in it. I know there's a waiting list for people who want to interview for this position, and I thought that Pink Bo would be an asset to the channel. I think she would bring a lot of subs, a lot of good positive energy, a lot of controversy, and so I decided to put her at the top of the list of, in order of giving interviews. And so I decided to host this interview for, everyone, so the public can hear, see what happens, maybe put their opinions, give their insight, everything like that. I have 11 questions that I'm going to ask, 11 questions, but, probably some follow-up questions.
Are these like 11 questions that's going to run me off?
You're breaking up.
I said, are these 11 questions that are going to run me off?
Run you off of where?
The 11 questions you're going to ask me, are these 11 tricky questions?
No, these are interview questions.
Oh.
So so for a job interview, you usually go in and you meet with somebody that works there or, is affiliated, and they ask you just like general questions about yourself and what you have to offer. So these are they're simple questions. Like these are not trick questions. Okay. I'm breaking up.
No, you're not breaking up on my end. No.
Okay. You're breaking up though. You're breaking up, Pink Bo.
No? Is it clear now?
Talk more.
I'm listening to you. I'm not breaking up. I'm quiet.
Okay, you're better now. Okay.
But yeah, I've never actually done an actual one-on-one interview actually on the job. I mean, that's me. I've done maybe like job
Yeah.
applications and stuff like that. But as far as me going in for actual interview, I never actually have actually done that. So I mean, this
Okay.
is like,
Well, don't worry. Everyone's got to start somewhere, and this is not going to be difficult. Okay. All you have to do is just be honest and answer. And these are not trick questions. These are just easy questions, and just we're just trying to get. This is how people will feel you out for if you're a good fit for being a co-host or not. Okay. So question number 1 is, who have you co-hosted for in the past, and how long did you co-host for them?
I co-hosted for the YouTube days, which is Betty, and I co-hosted for her channel for, let's say, 2 weeks.
Okay. Okay. And why did you leave Betty's?
Apparently, I had people blocked in her chat, and people said that were complaining and saying that, okay, well, if she can't unblock us and stuff like that, I'm gonna leave your channel and stuff like that. And I told her that you don't have to leave the channel. You don't have to necessarily leave Betty all because I have you blocked. You can still come in and support and chat, and I can still see your messages, so I can still talk to y'all and and stuff like that. But you don't necessarily have to leave the channel just because I have you blocked.
Okay. Okay. What are some strengths and positive qualities that you can contribute to the show, or just about you in general? What are your strengths and positive qualities you have?
I mean, I'm into dinosaurs, and I like to do studies on them.
Okay, dinosaurs and studies. Okay, but what about like your personal character attributes? So, what do you like about yourself? What are you really good at that you could make the shit show a better show by having and being able to contribute to that show as a co-host? What I notice about you is that you are well-spoken. You are very convicted. You stand on your opinions.
True. Okay. One of the things that I feel most confident about myself is that I stick up for others, even though if I don't get along with them. But if I hear
Very
someone
true,
talk bad about
Teagle.
them,
Very true.
my first reaction, I would still stick up for the person, even though I don't like them.
Okay.
And I usually go from there.
Okay. So you don't necessarily, even if it's your friend, if they're wrong, you stand on what you think is wrong. You'll let them know they're wrong.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. That is a good quality to have. Is there anything else?
I mean, I do stick. Well, I'm trying to think for something.
Take your time.
I'm good at reading.
Okay. All right. All right. If you think of anything else, let me know. Okay. What, in your opinion, is your greatest YouTube accomplishment?
I guess my greatest YouTube accomplishment. I guess is that getting my name out there so a lot of people know who I am.
Okay. And how did you do that?
By going up on people's panels and actually having a conversation with people that not necessarily just always staying in the comments, but actually going up and actually having a conversation.
Okay. Okay. And what do you think, or what are the types of conversations that you like to have? What interests you the most? When you jump on panels, what's the content that you like?
I don't have like a specific topic or specific favorite topic I like to talk about, but if it's something I can relate to, it's animals.
Okay. Animals. Okay. And I know you're also kind of in the drama section, right? So sector, you like the drama. Let's be honest. I live for it. I'm here for it. The shit show is drama, drama, drama. Stirring up the pot, right?
Yes.
That's how AC, you're gonna have to be able to say this. Drama, 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 stirring up the pot, stirring up the pot. That's AC's motto. Will you can you try to do that? Do that.
I mean, I don't like go around looking for drama. It just automatically just happens.
No, I know, but this is his saying. This is like his song. He does this. Drama, 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 stirring up the pot, stirring up the pot. So will you do that? Repeat after me. Drama, 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 stirring up the pot, stirring up the pot. Go. Your turn.
I'm good. I'm good. I mean, I get the point, but I get it.
You don't. Okay. Well, that's what he does. You're gonna have to do it. Everyone does it over there. Seriously, I'm not joking. Drama, 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 stirring up the pot, stirring up the pot.
Everyone does it.
Yeah. Sing it. Drama, 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 stirring up the pot, stirring up the pot.
Drama, 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 stirring up the pot, stirring up the pot.
Yeah, girl. Get it. Okay. Again. Drama, 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 stirring up the pot, stirring up the pot. Your turn. Come on, girl.
This is kind of like this is like it really like gets me really nervous. It's like very very nerve wracking. But but I don't know if this is like it's what's gonna get me the job or not. But if me doing this actually gets me the job, then it's quite embarrassing. But
girl, don't be embarrassed. I just did it like 5 times. Drama, 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 stirring up the pot, bitch, stirring up the pot. No. Come on, girl. Come on, girl.
Drama, 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 stirring up the pot, stirring up the pot.
Yes. Okay. That was beautiful. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. That I loved. That I lived for. That was a yes for me. Okay. What would you say some of your weaknesses are when it comes to the internet YouTube? So I know that I struggle in certain departments on YouTube. Everyone kind of has their weakness as content creators, as you know, stuff like that. Where do you think that you could be? Where do you think that you could improve?
That's a good one. That's a really good one. A good starting point for me to actually improve on his ad was me starting off going out going to COVIDs and stuff like that, because he's a very big supporter and he's very understanding.
I like COVIDs a lot. COVIDs is awesome. So would you say that you could improve by going out to more people's places or channels and stuff?
I mean, only channels where I feel where I'm welcome. Yes.
Okay. So here's a fun one.
Go ahead.
The shit show, if you are going to be a co-host for the shit show, you have got to know how to roast and drag a bitch and cuss them the fuck out. Could you please show us how well you do that by cussing me the fuck out?
I only do that when I'm really angry or like really intense. But other than that, I don't really like do all of that.
Okay, because that's something that goes on a lot over there.
Yeah, and if someone comes on the panel, and I don't have a problem at that. I don't have a problem like telling it how it is. I don't have a problem going at that person and stuff like that, because like I said, I done it at Ernie's. We've seen the video. Right,
but you're gonna have to do it on the spot. You know what I mean? So like, if you had to pretend like you're mad at me, will you cuss me out just for the hell of it? We can rate your cuss out.
I'm usually I know that sometimes a lot of people don't like me and stuff like that. I know that. I mean,
pretend it's Mama T. Pretend you are cussing out Mama T. Okay. You want me to do it first? Mama T, fuck you. You are a lying piece of shit. You think that you know everything. You think that you can just stay unapologetic and
Yeah,
you can
I
come
said
at
that
people,
before, yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
Your turn. No?
Maybe I don't know. Maybe on later, like maybe on a later term. But I don't. But I also don't want people to feel a certain way about me all because of me doing this. Because like I said, I mean, I've done this.
No. This is good. This is what the people come for. Okay, I'm just doing the interview because I'm the only professional one out of this whole shit show community group. Okay, so this is my job. But yeah, you are in a safe place over here. It's the shit show. Yeah, you're doing great. You're doing good. You're doing great. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, but you want me to say that Mama T is a lying piece of shit and stuff like that?
Yeah, cuss that hoe out. Let's hear it. Cuss that bitch out. And Ernie too, cuss that motherfucker out.
Okay, give me a second because I'm gonna have to come up with something.
Okay, girl, take your time. I think this is going good, honestly. The shit show is not easy to co-host on. So, I mean, I'm just trying to give a good interview. Let her decide her destiny, I guess. We do have other candidates. Take your time, Pink Bow. Mm. Okay, Pink Bow, are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, you ready?
Let's just go on to the next topic because I'm
Okay. I want you to know that participation is everything. It really is. And when you're up there as a co-host, you set the tone, right? You set the tone, you set the volume, you set the tempo, the beat, So when you go up there, what kind of energy are you planning on bringing to the shit show? What they do is they kind of do what Betty did. They'll go over some content.
Oh yeah, I like going over that. Yeah, that's one of my when we go over continent and I spring out when we go over the continent and I react to it and stuff like that, and I actually do react pretty good to that continent.
Okay, and
like more like the drama continent thing. Yes, I will react very very well to that. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so you review content, great.
Yeah.
How will you work? So a lot of times on the shit show, people don't see eye to eye, right? There's a lot of controversy. People will disagree. People will cuss each other out, but it's all love at the end of the day. How would you deal with conflict amongst your coworkers? How do you handle conflict and how would you solve conflicts? For example, there is this really, he's a little bit rude. His name's Brett from the settlement. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's a little bit rude. He likes to go up there on the shit show. AC is a little bit rude. You got Jamie, who's a little bit rude. Bird is a little bit rude. And you see them kind of poke and jab each other and stuff. Would you say that you have thick enough skin to handle that kind of poking and jabbing without getting really upset and your feelings hurt and stuff? Because that's something that you kind of have to be able to navigate.
Me really having thick skin, I wouldn't it probably not. If they say the wrong thing because I'm an honest person. If they say the wrong thing that I feel that's very triggering, then yes, I will like get mad and I will like lash out and stuff like that. I mean, but it has to be, but that's because I don't have a tendency to like understand when people are like joking, or when people are like, you know, messing around and stuff like that. I don't know, like, you know, if you think that like like when they like cuss each other out, or when they're like going like, you know, and we mean by jabbing each other, like calling each other names, and you know,
Yes.
like,
yeah. Is Brett in the chat? Would you like to meet Brett?
sure.
Okay. So Brett is he is a common guest on the show.
Alrighty, next one. We got to get off this one. Next one.
They get one comment, they're not going to waste it.
1 second. We got to switch over to the next one. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see where it's at. All right. I think it's this one right here. Yeah, this one right here. Okay. Let me see if you can all see this. SDA, did you pin my membership link at the top, babe? You're head mod. You can do that. Oh, I'm sure it's coming. I'm sure it's coming. I know. I live for this. This is what I live for. All is well. Thank you. This is what I live for. This is why we have days. And my show is nothing like, you just click on the little, okay, so you go to the link up there and there'll be 3 little dots. You click on there and you pin it because you are my head mod. You pin it at the top just in case someone wants to join. So yeah, here comes the good part. This is the mushy part. After the interview, we come to here. And all I know so far is Bird comes up, and then I haven't seen anything else.
Brett.
Yeah, it's not me.
Okay.
I don't know what that noise is. I'm hearing it too.
Okay. He's not going to come up. Okay. Let's see. Who else is in here? Is Bird in here? Wasn't he in here?
I didn't see Bird.
I think you know Bird, right? You've talked to him before,
Yes,
right?
I seen him over. Yeah, I talked to him over at COVID's earlier.
Okay.
Yes.
So he comes around quite a bit as well.
Nice. I mean, it's so far I've actually liked her entire Bird, even though people have said, you know, some negative things about him, and they said, I mean, a lot of people say that, you know, he's a pedo and stuff like that, but I didn't personally believe it.
Bird's a pedo? No, Bird is not a pedo.
Yeah, that's what the people were saying, and I didn't necessarily like believe that type of stuff and crap like that, because you know, people have a tendency to call out others because people have like called me that, and you know, and everything else, which is all right, because you know,
I don't know how to I don't know how to adjust her mic or tell her how to adjust. Do you know how to adjust your mic?
no.
Okay. Okay. Here's Bird. Bird, hello.
What's good, everybody?
What is good? Okay, so I'm gonna just let you guys have an interaction like how it would go on the shit show, like on any regular day, and let's just watch and see how things play out, how you react, and how, you know, you can do conflict resolution, how, you know, the level of the skin thickness and everything like that. So I'm going to go on mute and y'all just, yeah, Bird will lead the way. Okay.
How's it going, Bird?
Fuck you want?
I'm just having a conversation.
Yeah, you want some weirdo shit today, Birdo?
Nope, sure
Listen.
not.
Those fucking eyes are creeping me out. It doesn't even look like a fucking bird. It looks like a fucking sick pink dog.
Well, I appreciate that, Bird, but you know, it's basically a picture and artist that I've actually came up with, and if I mean and stuff like that. But what
It looks
I
like
mean, I
something
like
that, Howling will shit out its diaper. I mean, like, you're literally wearing a diaper. Like, is Emo your dad?
no, I don't even know who
You
that
know
is.
who Emo is?
Nope.
It's a dude that literally has a diaper fetish and he shits himself online. So I'm assuming that you probably wouldn't have a very hard time, like you wouldn't need like potty breaks or anything like that while you guys are streaming because you could just shit in place.
It's actually from Mario Kart. If you don't know who freaking Birdo is, then that's your problem. It goes to show how slow and minded you are.
Slow-minded.
Yeah.
I'm not the
There
one
you
with
go,
autism,
Birdo.
bro.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
This is awesome. Give him shit back.
yeah, exactly. Because anyone that looks at my picture knows exactly who the heck this is. Like and stuff like that. But but now you're saying that you're going by. You're going by the diaper little thing and stuff like that. But like I said,
it's like you took a fucking picture off your lunchbox or something. Like you buckle your fucking head up when you're riding that bus too, or what?
I don't know. You why don't you answer that question? I mean, you're the one that came up with it.
Your mom should have swallowed.
My mom should swallow me.
Yeah. Your mom should have swallowed you. Would have been a little stomach baby.
Well, here's the thing, though. I could say the exact same thing about you.
Are your eyes brown? Because you're full of shit.
Cuss him the fuck out, Birdo. Cuss Bird out, Birdo. Cuss him out.
This is just acting.
No. This isn't acting. I think you're a fucking retard.
I call it acting because I know you're not being serious.
Oh, yes, I am.
No, you're not. Here's the thing, though. Your last language shows it all.
I bet your mom could fucking grab you by the hand, take you for a walk outside of the local fucking tent city, dude, and fucking point out to like 5.
Thank you, Bird. Thank you, Bird. Appreciate you. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
That was amazing. That's the kind of shit that is going to happen on the shit show. But you handled yourself with class. Honestly, I would have cussed him the fuck out if I were you. You know what I mean? But you held your own, girl. You did good. Do y'all think she did pretty damn good? What do y'all think? Peachy says you did a good job. Ross said you did a good job. You did great. Hey, Guido.
I appreciate that, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Yep. They say Birdo 1, Bird 0. You're winning, girl. Okay.
Oh my God, I gotta laugh.
Yeah.
I gotta laugh.
Even Bird said you handled it okay. That's him, and he has a problem saying anything nice about anyone. So, I think you got thicker skin than you think. I'm pretty sure. I think you got thicker skin than you think you did. Better than Ernie. Ernie's a little crybaby.
I don't even like it. I don't like Ernie. Ernie's like the worst. I don't even know why people even support him after all the stuff he's done. I mean, he's definitely a piece of shit. I agree, and along with Mammoth.
Yes,
one of the things that I'm very grateful for, and that and stuff like that. Instead of talking about Ernie and stuff like that, one of the things that I like to talk about the most is Mammoth. I like to allow her shit, and I like to trigger her because it gets me all riled up, and it makes me feel good about myself when I get a reaction out of Mammoth.
Yes, and that is what the shit show is all about, girl. That is what they do over there. So, tell us.
Yes,
tell
Ray.
us about Mammoth.
Yes.
If you could describe Mammoth, give us a little synopsis of what you think about her.
I think I think that she's lame. I mean, she's she doesn't know what she wants. She doesn't know what she wants in a person. I mean, she's lonely. She does all these different drugs. She does all these different meth and stuff like that. And plus her father is an RSO, and she don't like it. I mean, because last time I checked, her father like basically
Right, Jay?
fucked the 14-year-old when she was like 8 years old, and it traumatized her. And they said that she had to be taken out of her parents' house, and then she had to be moved to a foster home and stuff and all this other extra crap. And then she comes here and says that, oh, we're here. The reason why I'm part of the Tigers and stuff like that is because we're here to take down predators. We're here to take down, and you not once took down not one single predator. You're not one time took down anyone. I mean, and you sit up there and say that, we're here to protect the people. Like, we're here to protect the women and children at all costs. But Ernie doesn't realize that Ernie is a manipulative guy. He doesn't care about the women, or else. Because think about it, he hangs around sex offender people himself. What about Mount Violet's son and stuff like that? He's a registered sex offender. You hang around them. You guys allow people who have criminal records. You guys allow people who have charges. You guys allow people who you guys allow stuff like that in y'all's community. Y'all are not a family whatsoever. I mean, you guys should really feel embarrassed of yourself, man. Like, it really sucks to be you. Like, I hate to be you or Ernie, or in Ernie's situation.
She
Like, I hate
thinks
to be
she's
y'all.
YouTube famous, everybody.
Yeah.
She's
Okay, Lady
YouTube
Boom
famous.
is up here. Lady Boom, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am so good. Would you like to say something to Pink Bow?
How are you doing, Pink Bow?
I'm good. You?
I'm doing good too. No, I just came up here to ask, keep doing what you guys are doing, and have a nice day. So, oh, and before I go, I just want to say that I love your content, Katie, and
Thank
please keep
you.
it coming. Because you're like a doctor, But yeah, I'll see you guys down in chat.
Thank you, Lady Boom.
Thanks for coming
appreciate
up here.
that.
We appreciate you.
You're a sweetheart.
Thank you. I'll see you
MJ,
guys.
the
See you
whole
too.
family,
Bye,
and it's
girl.
bad criminal activity. Giving fentanyl to 8-month-old.
She's a nice. I like her a lot. Okay. Now, what? Okay. So you seemed like you were okay with, people talking shit on the panel. What are you going to do about the audience? Okay. So it is a tough crowd over at the shit show. Okay. Their audience, AKA their chat, is ruthless.
Yes,
okay?
I did, Methy Man.
They're mean to
I'm
me.
still
They
laughing.
make me cry all the time. Okay.
I'm gonna have to go get my ice cream. Strawberry
How
cheesecake.
can you do your job as a co-host without being affected by the abusive chat? Because you're going to be able to see the chat on the StreamYard, right?
Yes.
So even if you're blocked, even if you have everybody blocked, you will still be able to see them on the StreamYard. So how are you going to handle the abusive chat?
Well, I would tell them that if they want to talk their shit, they can get up on the panel and actually confront me face to face, or else they're just waste their time. And I'll be like, okay, the only way you got my attention is if you come up on the panel and actually confront me one on one and tell me how you actually feel about me, instead of sitting there in the comments being like a little bitch and stuff like that.
That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Boy, they're getting her
Did you guys
warmed
hear
up.
that? Y'all,
We're
if you
getting
want to
them
pop your
warmed
shit, you
up.
better get up there on the panel and say it to her. Get the fuck out of the chat and come up on the panel, bitch.
Because think about it, I stood my ground against Ernie and everybody else on this live stream. for 3 whole hours, and he had to bring multiple people all up all at once to actually confront me one on one. So if you guys think that you're gonna hurt my feelings and by being in the comments and actually talking your stuff and whatnot, then you're basically wasting your time.
That is true. That is true. I'm the best cheer coach. I'm a good cheerleader. Okay. I want everybody to do
I'm
well.
going to get my ice cream.
Berto
I'll be
is
right
not
back. I
going
need
to
ice cream
boil
for
my
this.
horse. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay. Do we have any questions in the chat? I see a couple of questions. So how are you? Okay. So people seem to recognize that you do like to talk, and that's very good. This is a social media platform. We need to talk, and this is our content. Us talking is content. But when we have a bunch of people on panels, how can you better engage with other people where you don't necessarily take over the whole show? Because there have been instances where even when you get excited or upset, you have a little bit of trouble like talking over people and being long-winded. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do that a lot. Yes,
So
I
how
do.
can you work on that? Because you're doing a great job with me talking with me right now. This has been really good.
What can I do? Well, that's a good question, and we'll just have to wait and see as time goes on.
Okay. Okay, so what about, Ross has a good question. If someone comes on panel and intentionally misgenders you, how would you handle it? Because that will happen over there. They do that. They misgender me all the time. Yeah. So he's asking, if somebody comes up on the panel and misgenders you on purpose and tries to make you mad, how would you handle that?
I would correct them and tell them that and that on my records it says that I'm female, and on my ID it says that I'm female and stuff like that, and I don't have nothing to hide. I'll tell them that, but if they want to continue saying that, thinking otherwise, then that's on them.
Okay, that's a great answer. That's a good answer. Okay, what about this?
Okay, let's reiterate real quickly. I hate to stop the show for a second, but the night that I talked to her before I fired her, the night before, I had told him that he could change his driver's license or his ID or his birth certificate, but it would cost money and that he would have to go to court and everything else. So since I said that, he then proceeded to now say that it's on his ID because he doesn't have a driver's license. When before he was like, "Oh, that's interesting. Well, I have to wait till I get a job so I can afford it." Ooh, yummy, MJ. So, yeah, it never happened, and it's just a bold-faced lie because I had mentioned it. Now it's true. Just remember that.
Why do you call people out in the chat to come up, but when they do, you will not allow them to speak?
I allow plenty of people to speak when they were on panels. Like I allow people to speak when I was over at Kobe's. I allow people to speak when people were over at Betty's. I sat there and listened to people talk and stuff like that. So what's your skills like? What kind of question is that?
Okay.
Like me, I'm allowing Katie to speak right now, and I'm listening. So
Beautiful. This has been amazing. Okay.
Yes,
Let's
MJ.
see,
From what
what
you
else?
showed
What other
me, yes.
questions?
Left out loud, mammoth.
Can you get a better microphone if you are a co-host?
Yeah, I know what you
Because your
meant.
microphone
and
is
it's the
very
truth.
crackly. It is.
Well, it's not correct. I hear it too, but I don't think that it's me. I think that it's more like the stream itself, because it's definitely not me.
Okay. Okay. Here comes Shannon is coming up here.
Okay.
Hi, Shannon.
Hi.
How you doing?
Nothing is ever their fault.
Wonderful. How
His
about
fault.
yourself?
I'm good.
I want to ask. Pinkbo came into my stream on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
While I was, yeah, and
Tara,
she's got me
grab a
blocked
chair.
on YouTube, but I don't know if she knows that if you, I can see you on StreamYards.
Yeah, I know this.
So what did you need to say when you came into my chat?
I didn't come. Wait, what are you talking about? I came to your chat. I didn't like. What did I say?
Again, I'll explain it again. I don't know if you know this. You know how you have all of YouTube blocked, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And
I know that.
I can see you on my StreamYards.
Okay.
So it was you.
Okay.
Because you.
It probably
I'm
was
going
a
to
soccer.
ask you what you needed.
It probably was a soccer account or somebody, because there's a lot of people going around making soccer accounts of me, but I don't think.
So they make sock accounts and then block you, block everybody that you have, because that doesn't make a lot of sense. Why would they block you?
Must be talking about, you must be talking about a different bird, because it wasn't me.
No, honey, it was you. It was you. It was you.
Okay, in your imagination.
See, I know that you have something wrong with you, right? I mean, I know you're not all together tied up there, right? And I know how you like to start shit and then hide everybody because you ain't got no balls. Well, you do have balls, but you know what I'm saying.
It don't make it true.
So you came on it. I'm asking you why and what you needed. And you're saying it's not you. And I just told you I could not see you over here.
Listen, I don't think about you at all. I don't want nothing from you.
Apparently, you thought about me Saturday night. Let me tell you, you thought about me Saturday night.
Why would I freaking care about coming to your live stream when I got other stuff? I got so many other people to talk to. Like, you think that
you thought about me Saturday night, and you thought enough of me to block me.
Freaking not, like, you're not relevant to me whatsoever.
Apparently I am. You took the time to block me, and you took the time to come over there, and you got fucking busted.
You've been blocked for quite a while now. So what's your excuse?
I know that.
Like, you're making a fool out of yourself,
honey. You're talking about me.
I'm not your honey for first of all, like, you know.
Yeah, honey. Honey. Yes, you are, honey. Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. Honey. No, I'm not. I'm not.
You're my sweet.
I'm not yours. What do you want from me?
You are such a fucking coward piece of shit.
Oh, you're in your feelings.
Nobody wants anything from you.
Be upset. Be upset. It's all right. Get out your feelings. You're in your feelings.
If I was in my feelings,
yeah, you are.
If I was in my feelings, you would know it.
About me.
You would know it.
You're making all these different exceptions, saying I came in your life and stuff like that when I didn't.
Well, you're weird. So I mean, you're really
know
like
everything about yourself.
a YouTube coward.
Like I said, you're really showing your true colors right now. I mean, you must be really in your feelings right now.
I always show my true colors. Why would you not show your own true colors?
It sucks to be you.
No, baby, it's good. Life is good over here. I ain't gonna run around blocking everybody and hiding like you do.
Okay, and your point is what? I have people blocked.
I just made it. I just made it.
You just made it. What's that supposed to mean?
Are you okay?
Are you okay? I asked you that question.
I just made my point with you.
You came up here and came and talked to me. I didn't say anything about you. Like, we weren't even saying.
No, but
nobody was actually nobody was actually thinking about you until you actually came up here.
Okay, Pink Birdo.
Actually did.
Pink Birdo, let's let Shannon talk. So, Pink Birdo, you went into Shannon's on Saturday,
I
correct?
didn't. No.
You didn't.
Absolutely not. No, Katie. No, Katie,
Okay.
I didn't.
Okay.
You 100% did.
Okay.
Do you know who Shannon is?
No.
Okay.
Well, she want to know. Apparently, she wants to know.
Oh my goodness. No, I don't want to know. I don't, like I said, you're not relevant to me. I don't care. I don't care or think about you. I don't even know who you are. Like, you know.
But you knew who I was Saturday.
I didn't even know anything about you until.
But you blocked me. And you don't know nothing about me.
I believe her as well.
I don't know anything. I don't know anything about
But
you.
you know enough to that you blocked me.
Okay, you must have said something about me or
Right,
in someone
Nino?
in someone's chat, and then maybe one day I decided to block you because you said something smart to me. Maybe that's what it was.
Oh,
But
I called you out 100 times.
Other than that, I don't know. Other than that, I don't know nothing about you. So you know,
Called you out 100 times over in Mama T's. Your whining fucking ass when you were a mod over there. I had to make everything about you. And she's too fucking stupid to unmod you.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. So the next time you want to have a discussion with me when I go live, because when I go live, I'm usually doing something like, you know, presenting a murder or mystery, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Come on in the top of it in the middle, and maybe we'll talk.
Mm-hmm.
And you can figure out what you wanted Saturday night because you were there. Why would I lie?
Yeah, Shannon wouldn't lie about that.
Why would you lie? That's a good question. Why would you?
I didn't. You're the one that's lying.
Your thumbs up.
No,
Your thumbs
I'm not.
up.
You're the one that's lying, but not me.
So what do you think your chances are that you're going to be a co-host?
What do I think my chances are? Well, I don't know that it will be decided after the live stream.
We have 2 candidates, Shannon.
But I'm willing to hear your opinions.
Who's the other one?
I need to look at the list.
Oh shit.
Rapper.
It could be him.
That'd be fun.
Rebel.
Oh, SGA
Rebel.
wants a piece of her.
Rebel.
Okay.
Him. I mean,
Okay,
SGA wants a piece of him.
All right.
That's
Yeah, it's gonna be funny.
Do you guys know Bubs?
When he goes over there, it's gonna be funny.
No, Blub.
Bubs. He's our Canadian friend.
Oh, okay.
Easy.
Nice.
Easy wants to be a co-host.
Oh my goodness.
I should be the co-host.
Right.
People
interview Shannon.
Hey, little Kimmy.
We can interview you, Shannon.
I mean, no, that's all right. I'm not gonna, I should have been
it's gonna
considered
be.
first.
This is going to be a great little interview process. We've got some great candidates lined up between you, Rebel, Easy, Rapper, maybe.
Wow.
I didn't even. Well, I've only seen Rapper join someone's panel one time. I only heard him. I only heard his voice one time, and that's about it.
Who else? We is not allowed.
They're just
we
messing
is
with
the
her.
devil.
They're
okay?
just messing with him. They're just messing with him.
Yes.
I don't like Lee Scotch either. I'm with you on that one.
We're thinking about bringing Cyrax in as well.
Oh my God, that's Cyrax. What is wrong? What is wrong with you?
I think Katie. I'm reading some comments that people are saying about me in the chat. I mean, I'm reading some nasty comments. I mean, but it's just like it is what it is. They think what they want.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's a good attitude to have because let me tell you, me and Shannon both have had our asses tore up in chats before. And it's just
and I don't really have anything against Shannon. Like I don't really have anything against her. So I mean,
here's what I said. I'm being completely and totally positive, right? I think that you could start your channel, right? Do something, because you have people that'll come watch it. And the thing is,
I'm not quite ready to do my own channel yet. I would like to wait a while because I'm not really ready for that. I really want to start out as being like a co-host so I can get into the handle of things, because when I start my live stream, I don't know. I want to know what the necessary talk about or bring what the attention to people. So I mean,
here's the one thing you have to remember is now you are not in the chats and all that. You are on panels now, right? And people are going, and they're going to do this a lot. Pick and pick and pick at you. You have to have really, really tough skin and really, really like them. Because if you do that, they'll say shit and you're not really going to care, because you're going to know it's not, how you are. So, and people call me Shan Man, and say I'm a man. So I get it. I get it when people come in and do that shit. You just have to believe in yourself and like yourself. And if they do that, you're not going to give a shit. And I mean, if you're a co-host, if you're a host, if you whatever it is in life, you have to believe in yourself and that you are worth everything that you want in life, because you are. We all are. So
he's infamous
that's all
at this point.
I was going to be mad at you, but really, you just got to believe in yourself, and it really won't matter. And I'm telling you, I know everybody here. When you go from being in the chat to being on panels, it's a hard transition. It's a hard transition. Yeah, because you don't really know what you're doing, and I'm not saying that you don't know what you're doing. When you start out, you're like, I don't know, but that's all I want. You know what, Bird? I hope you get it. I hope you get it.
To be honest, I think that me being a co-host of someone's channel before me starting my own channel, I think that's a step forward for me.
Right? Teagle, I about need one too.
And do this. Please do this. Unblock people. You don't need to have all these people blocked.
Here's the thing. I understand that a lot of people
like it.
I understand people don't like being blocked and stuff like that, but I'm only doing this for a reason. I'm only doing this for me because, like I said, I don't need to. When I go in someone's chat and someone says something that I don't like, I don't need to go back and forth with them in the chat and actually argue with them. It's like I don't need all that. So instead of me actually going back and forth with people, I can just get on the panel and actually express how I feel about a certain person instead of me actually going back and forth with them in chat. Because going back and forth with someone in the chat, it's only
doing a pussy move, going on panel, talking your shit, and not being able to do it in the comments. You are a pussy, that's for sure. I mean, even though you have balls, yeah, you're a pussy.
It's only going to get you timed out and or 24 hours, and it upsets creators and it upsets everyone else, and it really does.
If you have people blocked, I'm telling you right now, if you have a lot of people blocked, they're not going to come to your channel, because if you can't see them and you can't interact with them, they're not going to come. Even if you are a co-host, they're not going to come. Because you have everybody blocked. Why fool with you?
Yeah, nobody's gonna go there.
Just think about it.
And I would just say that's their decision if they don't want to come. But
okay,
but,
well that's
I got a couple questions for you, okay, honey?
Oh,
You said it causes
hey,
trouble for
kids.
creators.
Hey, Kels.
Hey, honey.
It causes trouble for correct. Yes, it
Okay,
does.
listen to me though, baby.
Okay, let me just say.
Chat,
Wait.
listen to me a minute, honey. When you was in my chat and you wanted the link for Mama T so you could go up on the panel like I did, right? Sarah,
Yes.
my mom she was dropping the link for you. And I had you telling me, well, I didn't see a lot of it, but you telling me, you know, you want
She
the
is on an
link for
interview
it, you
for
would go up over there,
show.
da 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 da. But if you have my moth blocked, honey, and they're trying to
Pink
drop the link,
interview
then
for
you
the
can't
shit
do
show.
that.
And the two
And
ladies are
then,
up there trying to talk
okay,
to him.
second, I want to know,
Actually, they're
you
roasting
being
him.
Betty's co-host, what was 2 things that you done wrong over there that you know you need to work on, and what's 2 things that you did or that you felt you did great on that you would be an asset to the shit show?
Well, to be honest, you know, whatever happened to like the Betty, whatever happened to like the Betty situation, the situation, I don't necessarily feel like most of all that was like technically my fault. I was like, I think like her, a lot of people, and you know, a lot of her. I think that a lot of that tends to like happen when you know, like she just tend to listen to what her people, I guess what her
Nothing
people
is
like. You
ever
know,
his
people were
fucking
just
fault.
constantly complaining about me having a block and stuff like that, and you know,
Yeah,
and
the shit show.
and each time I would go in there, there was always someone complaining about me. Oh, they have me blocked. Tell them to go unblock me and stuff like that. It's like becoming like a constant thing now, and it really gets annoying for me actually hearing someone complain about me having them blocked and
Exactly,
stuff like that.
MJ.
But people always say that, okay, instead of arguing with someone and stuff like that, and just block them, and you don't have to see their
Oh, I
chats,
know,
and they don't
lady.
have to see yours. That, like, if you instead of like going back and forth with them, just block them, you know, and then you don't have to have
That's
nothing
true,
to worry
Izzy.
about. But then all of a sudden, when you block them, it's like, oh, it becomes like a huge issue for everyone. It's like, oh, this person has me blocked. All this. Oh, this person has me blocked. This person has me blocked, and I don't like it. And if you don't tell them to block me, I ain't coming to your channel no more. I'm not going to support you. I'm not going to be here for you. I'm not going to be your co-host. I'm not going to. I'm not going to support you any way, shape, or form. I'm not going to send you any cash apps. I'm not going to do anything for you. You know, since this person has me blocked and stuff like that, and then it basically becomes like everyone else's issues, like and stuff like that.
You're wrong.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna keep telling you think you're right, but you're wrong.
I think I'm right because think about it, or people wouldn't be complaining about me having them
You are correct.
24/7
You
all
said
day
this
every
3
day.
times. You said you are wrong.
It's annoying. I don't like what's the point of me like going? Like I said, it's better to have them blocked than to go back and forth with them.
You have people blocked that never fucked with you, like me. I never. I mean, whatever. But you are wrong. I'm telling you right now, you are wrong.
Exactly.
People are not going to mess with you because if you are blocked, if they're blocked by you, they're not.
Nice to see you, pretty sweet.
They're not. I mean, you're just a nuisance, really. But you think you're right, and I don't know. I've listened to you explain 3 times why you're right, but you're not. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I've been around here a lot longer than you.
Okay, cool.
You're
You're
wrong.
right. You have been around a lot longer for me, and that's all right.
Pink,
You're
what
sabotaging
about,
yourself.
yes, yeah, you are. But what about the people that have never interacted with you that are really nice people? So there's a really nice person named Flies. Oh my God, Flies on the Coleslaw.
Oh my goodness, that person. No, I don't like. No, are you talking Firefly?
No, Flies on the Coleslaw. That's her literal name.
Oh, okay.
You are correct, Crimes.
She says that she has never said anything bad about you. She's never messed with you. She doesn't really know you. A lot of people in here don't know you, but they're blocked. Can you explain why that happens and how that is going to help you get an audience? Because if you're going to use this as a step ladder to actually having your own channel with your own show, how is you blocking people that you don't know, they don't know you, going to help you progress?
okay, maybe like I said, maybe they're socializing. Maybe they're socializing with someone, and maybe they're talking about. Maybe someone's talking about me on a specific topic and stuff like that, and they're actually agreeing with them about the stuff they're saying about me. So technically speaking, so technically there's, maybe they're socializing with someone that had issues with me in the past, and are going over it, and people in that chat and everyone in that chat is practically agreeing with them. So, and then when I see that, when I see messages like that, it don't no matter who the person is, like anybody that says anything about me or agrees with that creator about me, then it's an instant block for me. Everyone gets
the fourth
blocked.
time she said
So
this.
it's a tough
This
crowd
is the
here, and you're
fourth
gonna get
fucking
stuff-
time.
You're gonna get stuff said about you. This is a tough freaking,
It
a
won't
tough
be anybody.
platform,
They're
well,
all
a tough
blocked.
community to be in. You're gonna get stuff said to you, honey. And I ask you, would you take a baby step and maybe unblock certain people, like the ones that are in my
I'll do
chat
that.
or
Listen,
whatever?
I'll do.
He
Look,
ain't
okay,
never
this
gonna
is what
unblock
this is
anybody.
probably I'm only gonna be
Hey,
talking about
hey,
this for
can
a
you
short
guys hear
time.
me real quick? Hey, sorry to
Yeah,
interrupt.
yes, we can hear you.
Wait, yes, 2 seconds. Hi. I know you don't think it's you, and you're dead set that it's not you, but could you drop and come back because your mic is so crackling that
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the whole chat can't hear what you're saying.
Yeah, Pinkbo, just drop and
Yes,
come right
that's all
back.
I wanted to say, and then I'm going back into chat.
Thank you, Raylan.
Thanks.
Yeah, your mic is it's really crackly. Could you please drop down and come right back?
Yes.
That usually will fix the mics.
Crimes, it has grown since
Well, if I
then.
drop
Not
down,
at
someone will have to
2000.
drop the link for me again.
We will. That's okay.
It's being
Okay.
in the chat.
Okay. All right. Woo, yeah, her mic was.
It was bad, but it's a tough world over here in this drama,
It is.
and that's
True, Teagle.
I mean,
She makes
But
me
I
take
asked her
I need
about
a nap.
Shannon?
I do too, Shannon, and I took one today.
I mean,
I
damn.
needed that.
It is.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
why I
and
was always so
she
tired.
wants to be a
It wore
co-host
me
for the
out.
shit show. So I'm just trying to, like, this is what the
Okay,
interview is about.
But yeah, I know, but here's the thing. What good is her
Okay, there we
being
go. Is
the
it better?
co-host of
Yes,
the shit
much
show if she's got everybody
Okay,
blocked?
thanks. Okay.
Right.
Right.
So Shannon, ask your question again. To
I said, what good does it do the shit show to have you as a co-host when you have everybody
I've already
blocked?
went over. We've already went over this in COVID's live, and you should have been there.
See, that was the problem I had. She wouldn't unblock anybody. She wouldn't even block our members. And that was rude as fuck. And so I was like, you're out. That's it. My people can't see you. My people don't know what the hell's going on. You got everyone blocked. They can only see you on panel so that you can smart off to them on panel. No, that's a pussy. No, we don't do that around here. I've never seen anyone like him before, just to be honest. I've never.
So I mean, to actually hear everything.
So
Well, I
And
wasn't.
Pinkbo, for
Well-
example, like you're going to get a lot of repeat questions, the different chats and lives you're on. So this is a really, really good way to practice that.
Well, and here's the thing though. I unblock people on my own spare time, but I'm not gonna unblock people.
I checked
All right,
in
I'm
to
gonna
see
go.
what you showed me, but I
look,
didn't go to
she's
the
fucking
channel
crazy.
yet.
I'm gonna go. Love everybody. Gotta go.
Love you,
Okay,
Shannon.
okay, you too, Shannon. You have a nice day.
Listen, honey. Okay, what's the two things that you know that you, after being Betty's co-host, what's the two things now that you would improve that that you thought that you think that you could do better? What's the two things?
You know, as an example, two things as in what, like I don't feel like I did anything wrong when I was like over there. So I mean it was.
Okay, so this is the problem. She did anything wrong over here. First of all, he started controlling what I did, controlling when I stop and start, my commentary, started controlling, how I do my show, and wouldn't unblock any of the people that I asked wouldn't do anything that I asked, just pretty much was a smart ass and was like, you got to deal with it. And if it's just me and you up here, it don't matter. No, Pink, that's not a damn show. You have to have an audience to have a freaking show. Stupid.
It was technically about the people that were in her chat, and that basically said that they didn't want me there, and basically she basically went along with it. I mean,
that's her chat and that's her subs, and that's what I'm trying to tell you, Timbo. Your subs is what makes your channel, and you know my channel is wide damn open. They can say anything as long as it's not bad, not doxing, and not racial.
Yeah, that needs to be the
my
new
only
name.
two things.
Pussy
And my mods don't
Birdo.
block for. I mean, I don't block people. I just don't, because if you don't let this shit out, then that's when people go real life on you.
That's funny, Night
So
Owl.
that's what my
well,
panel's for.
they're probably gonna go real life on me anyways, regardless if I have them blocked or not. But that don't have anything to do with it.
I didn't mean it like that. I'm saying it's a test. This is a test.
Yeah, I will,
you know,
MJ.
and
But I
especially if you're
did
gonna be on
notice
the
she's
shit
a mod
show,
in
and I've
there.
only watched them a few times. I'm getting to know them too. But I'm just saying, this is a tough thing, and you've got to be able to, you know. I mean, now don't get me wrong. I go off when people say stuff to me, but it's mainly if they're lying on me and then running their mouth about me. But I just don't like bitch at everybody and block everybody that comes into my chat, or I wouldn't have anybody in there. You see what I'm saying? So if you're ever thinking about having your own channel or even being a co-host, you've got to
Bingo,
try to
SDA.
consider
That is
unblocking
what
people.
he's here for.
Like I said, I will unblock people on my own spare time, but I would not do it on someone
What
else.
kind of a time frame are we talking here?
Whenever I'm ready, like it could be anywhere from 6 months now. It could be a year from now. Who knows? But whenever I'm ready.
Okay.
You said in my chat. Okay, you said that people had to say
I
something
feel like
about
I
you,
was.
right?
I
That's how
feel
come
like
you
I
blocked them or
did the
agree with
best I
somebody.
could.
No, in my chat, you clearly said, "Well, I guess I'm blocking all Ernie's people, all Mama T, anybody that's in Mama T's chat."
I did say that because I don't want to socialize with anyone that's in that community, anyone that sticks up for Ernie. Because I personally had a bad experience with every single person that was basically in the Tigers, like in there. So when I was left not welcome, I blocked everybody that was in that community. Yes.
But just because somebody's in that chat does not mean that they're in there to support Ernie. A lot of times they're in there talking shit. A lot of times they're in there.
We're talking about members. We're talking about people that were part of the Tigers. Somebody that is in their fam, like somebody that has the lightning tiger, like or something in their name. Like I would block them.
Right? I was thinking of grapes and blueberries.
That in their name too, just trolling as well, Pink Bow Honey, and that's what I'm trying to explain to you. And I just want to know. But you're saying you didn't do anything wrong on Betty's. You don't have anything that you could prove on to be a co-host or anything like that, right?
Well, I appreciate us having this conversation,
Oh,
but
yes,
but at the end of the day, it's not going to change my mind because at the end of the day, I'm still going to unblock people whenever I want, like and if the more people complain about it each and every day, the longer they're going to stay blocked. Just saying. So I mean, if you really want me to consider me unblocking people, then I prefer people to stop complaining about it and stop asking me to unblock them.
Read this. Okay, I'm gonna read this to you. Raindrop is a sweetheart. She came up on my panel last night when Mama T did that fuck shit to her. She said, I didn't do anything but show you love, Berto. You blocked me. Where was I going back and forth with you? That's what we're saying, honey. Is not
Raindrop. You said you said some. You said some things about me. I mean, you said some things about me in chat before, like when I say for example when me and Betty had a falling out and stuff like that. You said and I heard you say that Berta was never really a good fit for you.
Can I say something?
She's not a good fit for.
Let me say this, Bo. Do you have any idea how many people in this chat talked mad shit about me before they, I guess, got to know me, or they just had a different impression of me off the bat because of where I hung out or who I interacted with. And now a lot of them are over here in this chat. Things can change is what I mean. Like, you know, things can, just because somebody is affiliated with somebody else doesn't mean that they are bad people and that they think the exact same, they act the exact same. You know what I mean? Things can change. But when you keep people blocked, Pinkbo, nothing changes.
Well, I guess nothing changes for those particular people.
Okay, my last question.
Go ahead, sorry.
My last question to you is, what kind of a salary are you expecting to be paid by the shit show if you are a co-host? What kind of money are you wanting to be paid?
I never actually been paid before, and I don't have Cash App or PayPal or anything that deals with money. So I mean, I'm not really expecting anything. But it's up to the shit show if he wants to pay me for being on this channel and stuff like that. But if so, we could start out maybe with. I mean, we can start with 99 cents, or maybe we can start out with 30 cents. I mean, I'm not acting for nothing really big. I mean, but it's up to the shit show whether he wants to pay me or not. But I'm not going to ask him for anything.
Okay. That's great. That's awesome. AC in the shit show. She'll work for free if you want.
You mean this?
All right, hey Ross. Ross is up.
I want to interview.
Hello. I got a couple questions for you, Pinkbo. The first one is, if you are offered the position, but there's one condition, and that's that you can block no one, would you still take the position?
What do you mean block? Like, what do you mean block no one? But the people who are blocked now are staying blocked. But you know.
So that what do you know?
No.
What do you mean?
He is Pinkberto is friends with Duke.
I'm saying the people who are blocked now are staying blocked. I'm not going back to unblock anyone. Not right now.
Okay. That's okay. That means your answer is a no. That's okay. And my next question is, if you block people because you disagree with them, or as you put it, they disagree with you, how do you intend to learn anything new? Like, let's say for example, 8 times 7 is 56. If you think it's 49, how can anyone correct you that it's 56 if you won't hear them because they disagree with you? How do you solve that problem? How do you learn something new?
We can learn something new by I can have a one-on-one conversation with the person, maybe on like a panel, but you know, and stuff like that. But as far as them socializing with them in a chat and stuff like that, that just wouldn't be like an option.
And that's another thing. A lot of people don't want to come up on panels.
Oh, they're not friends.
Okay, and when I'm on panel and they're in the chat, I'll talk to them.
Okay, how do you feel when you want to speak to someone and they block you?
I would just be like, well, that's their decision. They have me blocked. That, and I would just be like, okay, well, that's their decision. Whether I mean, and stuff like that. I mean,
that's fair.
Okay, you don't have me blocked, right? And you don't have Katie blocked. What makes me and her any different from anybody else that you didn't block us?
I'm still blocked, I think.
Are you still blocked? Am I blocked, Pinkbo?
yes.
I am. Why?
Because when I was because when I was in maybe because when I was in Mammoth or something like that, or maybe you like I said, maybe you and me had an incident at one point when I was in there.
No, it's because I kept coming on Mama T's panel and calling around her bullshit, And that's what I'm saying.
Maybe
Now,
okay, whatever the issue, whatever the issue is.
Listen, listen, you answered, let me answer. Okay, like Katie said earlier, things change daily, minute by minute, second by second in this community. Okay. Now you're okay with me and Katie because you don't like Mama T. But you blocked us when we didn't like her. That's what we're saying.
Right.
Things change. So you can, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Unblock, you know, that's a start to unblock a few people, Pink Bow. You can't wait 6 months to a year because you know what's going to happen? Then you're going to get blocked out of the chats and you won't have nowhere to go. That's what's going to happen.
There's always somewhere for me to go.
Well,
Yeah.
and Rebel thought that same thing. And he acted much the way you have in that block everybody that doesn't toe his line.
And now look at him.
He got a bunch of channels, supposedly thousands and thousands of subs across these channels, and nobody in this chat. Because nobody wants to just to be blocked.
Pink Bow, do you have AC blocked?
I don't have AC blocked on all of his channel. I may only have him blocked on maybe one channel. That's about it. But on the rest of his channels, no, I do not have him blocked.
Okay. That was a question from the chat. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Little rough to block the guy you're seeking a position from. Just point that out. That's counterproductive. Hey, I get it. There's a lot of people on YouTube, and some people pick. Like we talked about buttons earlier, right? What you gotta realize.
I can't believe I wasn't blocked.
If you don't
That's
respect
crazy.
the person that's talking smack at you, that's saying things that you find nasty, not just things that you disagree with, but things that you feel are nasty attacks. The only way they get power is if you give those comments and those people power. If you don't care, it doesn't matter what.
Yes, MJ. He is
People
smarter
shit
than what
talking me
he
all the
plays.
time. I don't care. I've had some pretty good trolls done on me. I don't care. Because they don't matter to me.
Yeah,
They don't matter.
said something, but when Just Legs made that short about me, I literally went in there and commented on her. I said, well, thank you for being my content today. I didn't have to focus so much on Ernie and Mama T. I make lighthearted jokes about everything. I try to. Now, I do get pissed off at people. You've seen it. But you can't have AC block and then want to co-host for him. That does not make no sense to me, Pink Bow.
Right. That's a problem.
Yeah. And you're gonna have people.
At least I was truthful. I don't, but it may not.
But you're gonna have people really shit talking you if you, because it, you know, like Katie's saying, it's a tough crowd over there. And you're gonna have people shit talking you, and you just gotta roll with the punches, go off with the one-liners, and just roll with it.
When somebody says something that you don't like to you,
look, I don't have a problem unblocking AC if I'm going to be a part of his pro. Like, I don't have a problem with with AC whatsoever. But like I said, but as far as me blocking everyone else, is that I don't need to unblock like every single person. Like, I don't like stuff like that. But it's too much. Like, it's too much to unblock like every single person, and I don't think. And it's, to be honest, there's going to be some people that are always going to be blocked because I'm not going to go.
You have our whole community blocked, Pink Bow.
see, there's a dynamic here that.
Okay, so was that the end of it, or do I need to go to Katie's, or do you have another one? Because it looks like it was still going. Did you upload the other one, SDA, or do I need to go to Katie's? Oh, one more? You got one more? Okay, let me see here. Is it what are the rules? Hang on, let me just go to Katie's. Give me just 1 second because I don't know where I'm at. All right, let me see where I'm at on here. Lord have mercy. That mic is horrible. Okay, let me see. I think I found it. All right, we don't have that much more to go, so.
Yes,
I am. Why?
because when I was because maybe because when I was in maybe because when I was in Mammoth or something like that, or maybe you like I said, maybe you and me had an incident at one point when I was in there.
No, it's because I kept coming on Mama T's panel and calling her out on her bullshit, and that's what I'm
Maybe,
saying.
maybe okay, whatever the issue, whatever the issue.
Wait. Listen. You answered. Let me answer. Okay, like Katie said earlier, things change daily, minute by minute, second by second in this community. Okay, now you're okay with me and Katie
Oh, shoot.
because you don't like Mama T,
there.
but you blocked us when we didn't like her. That's what we're saying.
Right.
Things change, so you can. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Unblock. That's a start to unblock a few people. Ain't Bo? You can't wait 6 months to a year because you know what's going to happen. Then you're going to get blocked out of the chats and you won't have nowhere to go. That's what's going to happen.
There's always somewhere for me to go.
Well, and Rebel thought that same thing, and he acted much the way you have in that block everybody that doesn't toe his line.
And now look at him.
He got a bunch of channels, supposedly thousands and thousands of subs across these channels, and nobody in his chat because nobody wants to just to be blocked.
Think Bo, do you have AC blocked?
I don't have AC blocked on all of his channel. I may only have him blocked on maybe one channel. That's about it. But on the rest of his channel, no, I do not have him blocked.
Horrible.
Okay, that was a question from the chat.
Horrible,
Sorry, I didn't mean to
Mike.
interrupt you.
Little rough to block the guy you're seeking.
Horrible, Mike.
That out.
Yeah.
What the
Hey,
hell?
I get it. There's a lot of people on YouTube, and some people pick. Like we talked about buttons earlier, right? What you got to realize is that if you don't respect the person that's talking smack at you, that's saying things that you find nasty, not just things that you disagree with, but things that you feel are nasty attacks. The only way they get power is if you give those comments and those people power. If you don't care, it doesn't matter what they say.
Right.
People shit talking me all the time. I don't care. I've had some pretty good trolls done on me. I don't care. They don't matter to me, Tipo.
Yeah,
It don't matter.
said something, but Bo, when Just Legs made that short about me, I literally went in there and commented on her. I said, well, thank you for being my content today. I didn't have to focus so much on Ernie and Mama T. I make lighthearted jokes about everything. I try to. Now, I do get pissed off at people. You've seen it. But you can't have AC blocked and then want to co-host for him. That does not make no sense to me. Bo.
Right. That's a problem.
Yeah. And you're going to have people.
At least I
yeah, Ross is a good troll.
It may not.
But you know, people really shit talking you because it like Katie's saying, it's a tough crowd over there. You're gonna have people shit talking you. And you just gotta roll with the punches, go off with the one-liners, and just roll with it.
When somebody says something that
That's
you don't
exactly
like to
what
you,
I don't have a problem with blocking AT.
I felt like I was
part of his troll. Like I don't have a problem with with AT whatsoever. But like I said, but as far as me blocking everyone else, is like I don't need to unblock like every single person. Like I don't like stuff like that. But it's too much. Like it's too much to unblock like every single person. And I don't think. And it's, to be honest, there's going to be some people that are always going to be blocked because
you have their whole community blocked, Pink Bo.
Playing with my marriage like that. Bullshit.
see, there's a dynamic here that you're not separating. I don't think you're seeing. Okay, just you personally, if you want to go around blocking everybody, you'll end up the same place Rebel has. Nobody, like Shannon tried to tell you, if you block everybody, even if you unblock them and then reblock them the next time they come in, people tire of just they make the effort to come over there. They make the effort to be sub to you so that they can talk because you said it that they got to be sub to talk. They get one comment, they're not going to waste
I
their
don't
time, and they
think
just walk
about
away,
it, gypsies.
and you're left alone. Now, if you want to go there personally yourself, you can, but it's a different ball game when you're going to co-host with someone else's channel. Like I told you earlier, you got to remember you're there for them, under their rules. You're there to be an aid to them, to help them, and follow their rules. You understand the difference between their rules and your rules? That goes to taking the position. You see what I'm saying? It changes things a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what channel
Hey,
8.
let me before you answer, let me add a little bit to it. There's things that Katie wants allowed in her chat. And there's things Katie doesn't want allowed in her chat.
Mm-hmm.
Now, me and Katie are pretty like-minded, but there's disagreements sometimes that I would knock comments that she doesn't want knocked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when I'm here and I'm participating for Katie in Katie's chat, I don't block those because I want to. I can't operate on what I want because it's not my channel and I'm working on behalf of Katie, so I follow Katie's rules. When I'm at the shit show, I follow the shit show rules.
Right.
It's not exactly the easiest thing to do,
but it's not
but it's
gonna
how you
work.
use a wrench properly.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like block everyone. Not from it's like if you're talking about me like blocking people, but I don't. I won't block them if they're like doxing, or if they're like saying something that is very rational, like threatening. But that's the only way they would like get blocked with, if they're like doing those type. But other than that, I wouldn't like block them or nothing. It's like I'm not that type of person that just goes around just blocking people from different people's channels because I don't like them and stuff like that. I wouldn't necessarily go that far.
Okay,
But
how would you react if you wanted to block someone, but you know that AC says that's not a comment that you block for? How do you handle that situation? Do you do what you want, or do you do what AC wants? That's a hard question to answer. This among the hardest when it comes to dealing with wrenches, especially when you gotta look at which way a creator is using wrenches. Like you go to traders, everybody's wrenched. Everybody. That's one way to use wrenches. Here at Katie's, a certain few have wrenches. Certain few are mega mods or whatever, administrating mods, whatever they call them now. Every creator is going to use them a little bit differently, and they're going to want you to use them a little bit differently. Can you do that? Can you follow someone else's rules, even when you disagree?
And can I add something to that? Can you do it without arguing with the person? Because in Mama T's, you just block them and then you go on and on and on about it in the chat.
When I was in Mama T's, I did not just block everyone. That's a total lie. I mean, there'd be other people that would.
I did not say everyone. I said you would block them and then still talk about it in the chat. Being a mod, you can't do that. You can't just keep on and on and on about it. You see what we're saying? So if every creator that you mod for has different rules, that's what he's trying to say. And you have to, they want you to abide by their rules. That's just, because it's their show, it's their channel, and their subs is what makes their channel.
And let's say I have, and Katie and Kells all have a wrench for you in your chat, because you have your channel up and running, like you say you might want to do. It would be our responsibility then to follow your rules. And we'd have to block people even if we didn't want to, because they're your rules. See that how it changes when you're on the other side? Another thing there, Pinkbo, Betty Boop in chat just wants you to make sure that you know that's not Betty Washam. That's our good Betty Boop. Just so you know, okay?
Okay. Yeah, I've seen Betty Boop around before, because Betty goes by the YouTube days or something like that.
Now she's got a Betty Boop account too. It was in Ernie's the other night, and she went up on Ernie's panel under it. Right? Am I right, guys?
Yeah.
Betty Washam has a Betty Boop too. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, yeah. She has a Betty Boop account on the account she has now. Yes.
Now, here's one other thing I heard you say. I think it was when you first. I don't think it was when you were arguing with Nick. I think it was when you were talking with Betty when you first started on her channel. You said that you didn't care about private conversations or not, texts that you had with somebody aside from on YouTube, that you put those out there. Okay, do you understand that's a big deal in this
like,
part
what
of
do you mean? I didn't
Let's
put
see.
out any.
No, you said that you would. You said that you
Oh, you're
you
talking.
show it
Oh,
all.
you're talking. Are you talking about? Are you talking about the issue, the situation with Are you talking about that situation?
I'm unsure exactly who it was about. You was friendly with somebody, talking to them in text, and then you had a falling out with them, and you said you put out some of their messages, and you didn't care. You put them all out. And the question that I wanted to ask you about that is
Oh,
that
I never actually did that. I know what you're talking. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I didn't actually. I wasn't actually gonna. I just said that. I just said that because here's the thing though. She said that she was gonna come after me first, and in my retaliation, saying, okay, well, if you do that, I will out all your information. But I
Nothing
didn't
is
actually.
ever his
But then
fault.
I corrected myself and actually said that
He
I wasn't going to out
cannot take
all her
accountability
information,
for
even though I had
nothing.
information on her. But I wouldn't like put that out there. So I
okay.
corrected myself, and
I just wanted to caution you, because if you say things like that, and especially if you do that, then the next person isn't going to want to have those kind of conversations with you.
Yeah,
So
she accused you of
they'll be
something you
afraid
didn't
to
do.
talk to you
And I
in
kept
text
trying to
or in
explain it. And
direct message or
finally,
things like
I
maybe
got
Facebook
him to
Messenger or
understand
however
you
it is,
didn't do it.
because they're going
And
to
I
be worried
kept
that you're
showing
going to put
proof.
that out.
Even
Just be
SDA
very
showed
careful.
proof for you.
Maybe we could revisit the question that I asked you about being able to follow the rules of another chat owner. Would you be able to do that, even if they're different from your own rules? Or you think that would be too hard to do?
as long as they don't have to, as long as they don't have anything to do with blocking, as long as they don't have anything with people asking me to block someone, then I'm perfectly fine with that. But I don't have a problem having conversations like this. No, I don't. Absolutely not.
I'd say you've come a long way in one day.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
You're listening, and that matters. Like I say about Prime all the time, he listens and he tries. A lot of people won't have anything to do with Prime, but he listens and he tries.
Mm-hmm.
He admits that his autism gets the best of him sometimes. And he's honest about that, but he listens and he tries. And this group of people over here accepts people like that, mostly. But you got to listen and you got to try. Fair?
Right.
Oh, yes.
You think that's
He's
fair?
just good at it.
You
And
know,
he's nice
it's going to take
about
me
it.
a long way to actually come through this, but I feel like yes, I would get there eventually, but but right now it's just it's still everything's still not in place. If you know what I mean. But yeah, I can agree with that. That we can still have these conversations, and we can still get to know one another before just see where things go from there.
That's fair. That's a good place to start. And I compliment you for going through what you went through today. It says a lot that you're willing to try. And good for you.
But when Shannon came up here, Pink Bow, you automatically started attacking her, and all she was trying to get out was saying that you came into Shannon.
Oh my god! What? That was not attacking her. She came up here and confronted me. Like what? Like what?
Right, and that's okay for her to do, because you came into her chat, and you was talking
I
over her.
didn't
At certain
do
points, I'm just saying, at certain points you was talking over her. So that's that is something, and I have that problem
he
too.
doesn't listen. He's very argumentative.
I have to work on that myself, Pink Bow. So I know what it's like. But I'm just trying to tell you that you said that there's certain things that you said that there's nothing that you did wrong in Betty's, nothing you could improve on, nothing of that. But we are giving these pointers in a nice good way. And I think that if Katie's nice enough to have you on her panel, you should
Toxic,
unblock
nice
her
to
when
see
you say
you,
everybody
and
that's
it's
blocked is not going to be
it's
unblocked.
time that Nicolina.
But we're trying to help you, and we're not being
this
ugly or
thing.
nasty about it. And we could be, but we're not. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I also said I won't block people who come ready.
Okay, and you do you. But another question from the chat, and this is not for me, and I don't even know who said it a minute ago, but they want to know: did you really think that Betty was attracted to you?
I would why would I think that she was attracted to me? I mean, I was not attracted to Betty at all. I didn't look at her as any type of thing. Like what do you mean by that?
Notice he spinned it to him.
Let me check the chat and I'll see what.
He immediately spinned it to him and
Why
said
would
he wasn't.
think any such thing? I don't get it.
I'm gonna hop down and give somebody else a chance. Okay, Katie. Thank you, Pink Bow, for listening.
Immediately spin that.
Thanks, Rex.
Didn't even listen to the question.
I guess they think it Pink Bow because you called her all those times, and where you said that she sent you heart emojis and called you babe and all that.
She did. Well, so she did. She did. I mean, she did. She did do that. Yes.
So
but, oh yeah. I'm sorry, I got that girl confused. I mean, yeah, she did actually say all those
I'm the
things.
same way.
But I'm saying, did you think that there was more to it than just a friendship and a co-host relationship? Because I say heart emojis and I call everybody honey and baby. I'm from Tennessee. That's
Exactly.
that's just normal talk for
Lying
me.
like a motherfucker, putting it right
Honey,
back.
baby, doll, baby. I'm just that's what I'm saying. Did you feel that it was more than just a friendship?
Well, she invited me to her house. I didn't invite myself.
And she's went to just like last year or year before, she went and spent a week with. She flew out to another creator's home. They no longer talk, but Betty is known to do that. That's not nothing out of the norm for her. But you seen her husband had an issue with it. You had that discussion with him.
Yes.
Right. He wouldn't answer the question.
I found it just weird because all of a sudden she just wanted me to like go to her house. She wanted me to save up the money. She wanted me to like go to her house. She wanted me to like stay there for a week. And then, huh?
Okay, so let's open up the truth here. What really happened is that I was like, you know, talking to him, and I said, "So you've never dressed in drag or nothing like that? Like, man, you need to come to my house, and I need to dress you up, and see if you like it and stuff like that." And I was like, maybe we could get the chat to help us get you here. And I was under the impression that this person lived their life as a woman, and didn't have a beard and stuff like that. I was under the impression woman. I was under the impression that this person actually lived as a woman. When I saw those pictures circling around, and I asked him, "Is this you?" I like to have, like, I know all color came from my face, all color, because I seriously thought that this was an actual, person that dresses as a woman, lives their life as a woman, blah, blah, blah. That is not the case. This person lives their life as a man, dresses like a man, and has everything as a man, and then comes online and says that it's a she. When I told my husband that, you understand, my husband ain't gonna let a man come here. Like, that's a whole different story. That's a whole different story. So yeah, he kept calling himself a drag queen and this, that, and the third. And then when I found out he never even put a wig on his head, never even put makeup on, doesn't shave his beard, dresses like a man. No. When I talked to my husband, he was like, hell no. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's just, it was crazy. And as soon as I said, my husband said no, that thing, and I haven't released the text messages because I just don't do that. But that thing literally was texting me nonstop. Give me your husband's phone number. I want to talk to your husband. And then came on here and lied and said that no, they didn't do that. That I said, you can talk to my husband. You think I'm going to say you can talk to my husband after, me and my husband having a discussion about this? When I showed the picture to my husband, and that's when my husband said, fuck no. That's not a woman. That's not even someone playing like a woman, Betty. That is a fucking pervert trying to come to our house, trying to be with you. You're being fucking shammed. I'm not tolerating it. I'm not going to do it. So then I argued with him like, no, babe, that's really not it. I think it's really, dresses like a woman, acts like a woman. I think that's an old picture. And he was like, don't be so naive. And then I did cry because I felt naive. I felt naive. But everybody told me that this was a woman. Everybody. And I asked the chat to help with the tickets. I was going to go do things, but I was under the impression it was a woman, and I am not bisexual by any means. So This was an actual real friendship. I thought like a woman, like I'm going to go see Tara. That's nothing unusual for me to go see people or have people at my house if I think that they're a woman. But a man, hell to the no. I'm not bringing a man to my house. My husband, no. That was a hell no. That was a straight up. And I told him that. I said, my husband said, fuck no. And I said, I cannot get him to say something different or anything else, like it's a fuck no. Thank you, little Kimmy, for becoming a Days. Thank you for becoming a Days fan. Thank you, little Kimmy. Thank you, baby. Welcome to Days fans. So, let me see what here. I think whoever Pink lives with is forcing him to get a job. Pink not wanting truly to work was looking for a new home to squat at. Probably because it's his great great aunt that's 75 years old, been through a bunch of shit. The last person that lived there, which was the cousin, gave fentanyl to a baby and all this other shit. And I think she's just sick of it at this point. Um, I know, but if you're a woman, you're welcome at my house. Like, yeah, I had to get a number and it really sucks because I'm still calling people to give my number out to them. And it just sucks. Thank you for the super sticker, $1.49. Thank you, little Kimmy. So it just sucks because I thought it was a woman. I thought that no, you're not, baby. Every little cent counts. Every little cent. I love it. And I just thought that it was somebody it wasn't, you know. Yeah, I did because if he would have showed up here and would have been a man, like an actual man, there would have been a fight that night with my husband. And my husband don't fuck around. He's nobody to fuck around with. He would have laid Pink Bow out. Pink Bow probably wouldn't have got up. He probably would have left in a fucking ambulance. I really tried. And that's what pisses me off. But back to this shit. We're almost done though.
I said she was treating you like one of the girls, or so she thought. But then you told her husband that you was a man, and I think that's where everybody's.
I didn't tell him. No, I didn't. That's a lie. I didn't tell him. I did not tell him that.
Okay.
Yes, you did.
Anyway, finish what you're saying about all that.
I mean, she's the one that asked me about my sexuality, and I told her I didn't know what my sexuality was because I also told her I didn't have sex with anyone. I never actually had sex. I'm still a virgin. I never actually had sex in my life, so I don't know what I am yet.
Yes, that is what I talked to him the night before he got fired. Because I needed to know, what do you go by? Like, are you with men? Are you with women? Like, and he told me he didn't know. He didn't know what he was. He had no idea that he'd only kissed a woman and he'd only kissed a man. So he didn't know. He didn't know what he was. And then that was like, okay, how am I going to explain this to my husband? Yeah, he's a virgin. So he doesn't know what he is. So when he talked to my husband, he said, that I was in, something to the sexual thing from the babe. And that thing sent me hard first. Okay, number one, let's get that straight, not twisted. It sent me hearts first. I just reciprocated with my mom and heart back. That thing told me that they loved me many times, and I didn't even say it back. So yeah, I know. I know, Tara. I've learned a lot now, but like when it says that, it don't know what it identifies as, what are you supposed to do? Right. Doesn't know if it like women or men. So I think what happened is I think that he did get a crush on me, even though I didn't talk to him but 3 times on the phone, and I would only text very little to him. I think he got a crush on me. I think he was excited to come to my house, and I think he was going to try to put moves on me or something like that, and it didn't work in his favor because my husband said no. And if my husband wouldn't have beat his ass, I would have beat his ass. And that's the part he don't understand is I'm a fighting motherfucker. You know, I mean, it wouldn't have been a good thing. Yeah, lies about everything. Talk about twisting it around. This thing twisted everything around. Right? The math definitely ain't mathin'. It's horrible. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Could have tried, but you know me. I know Taekwondo. That bitch I might have broke, or that motherfucker I might have broke his neck. Trust and believe. I'm a strong bitch, and I've had to fight men. And that's one of the things I guess this motherfucker don't understand about me.
And I don't, but she's the one that asked me that. And then she made it, but yeah, she asked me all these personal questions about what I was, and I mean, you wouldn't think that, okay, well, as a person that as you're getting to know someone and you're actually starting to get to know someone, even if it's just friends, like, you know, but I've only known her for like maybe a short time. I mean, I met her maybe a long time ago when Easy put out those phone calls about her daughter. I mean, that's how I first became to know Betty. But you know, but I was on her chat live stream once before, and then she talked to her, but she said that she had a brain injury and that she could not remember anything. That, you know, and that she didn't remember me. So I just, you know, I really started to get to know her like maybe two weeks or something.
Pink, that is true. I do have a brain injury, and I do not remember you at all. I remember nothing about you. I've never seen you in my chat before. I would have remembered Pink Boberto, but you keep saying that I know you. And I never met you. And a bunch of people have said this. They're like, where did it come from? Because I never saw this person. And Mammoth said the same thing. He just popped in and started taking up for him and didn't know him from nothing. Oh, yeah, it could have, Tara. Yeah. Cover charge and super chats. That would be. I don't remember either. And I have a brain injury. And I'm like, no, I kept thinking, like, where did I know you from? Like, I don't know you. It is very dangerous, right? Nobody, I'm telling you, I don't think that person has ever been in my chat. You know, SDA's always in my chat. I've never saw that person. Mammoth said the same thing, that the person came out of nowhere and just immediately started, you know, attacking people and taking up for her. And so, you know, oh, that's that's a good one. It doesn't know. It doesn't know. But yet, after I told him that, you know, you could change your birth certificate, you could change your ID, blah, blah, blah. I said, but you have to, you know, have a name. It couldn't think of a name because it goes by its actual legal name. This creep won't last in any community. He's cringe is sad, struggling to relate to anyone. Serial. Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly. Look at that. MJ, thank you for the $9.99. This thing's a psycho liar. Time. Have a great night at Betty and Chat, and good to see you all. Thank you, MJ. I love you. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. We're almost finished, but I do appreciate you. Thank you so much. But yeah, if it goes by a girl and it says female on its ID, what's its name? Because I said what I needed to know their name because hey Izzy baby, I needed to know their name for the bus ticket, right? And that's when I found out the name. And it sure was not a female. Okay. Yeah. So let's get that straight.
And maybe 2.5 weeks or something like that before, and then but even then, I mean, for such a short period of time, I would spend like maybe 8 to 10 hours a day on her live stream. But you wouldn't think that a person for like someone you're.
Oh, Izzy, can I ask you to make me a exit an exit video that goes with my intro? That way it looks good. Please. Hey Katie, how are you, honey? I'm sorry, did you say bus? That's below my pay grade. Yeah, because I couldn't afford a flight and I figured the bus, they never rode a bus, and so that was the cheaper way. No, I'm not ending yet. That's the cheaper way, so, I mean, but yeah, the bus ticket was going to be in a man's name. So make that make sense that it says female on its ID, which it doesn't, and then its name is Jeremiah. Okay? You got to make that make sense for me because it don't make sense for me.
Just getting ready to know, you wouldn't think that they'll ask you all those personal questions about what your sexuality was like, and what do you personally like to do, and like what are you looking for like in a person. Like you wouldn't think that, and you wouldn't think that a person would send all these love heart emojis and calling you babe and then all this other extra stuff. You wouldn't think that like.
Do you watch Betty beforehand? Because trust me, that's how she is. She's worse than any of us on here. And like I said, she has been known to go to hang out with other people. And but how did you? People in the chat saying it too, that you did tell her husband that you was a man, and maybe Betty was asking you those questions about your sexuality because all that shit had went down with Mama T. So that might have been where
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I understand that people like people.
She might have been trying to set you up. Betty likes to do that too. She might have been asking you those questions, then they're going to try to, set you up with somebody. I don't know.
Betty likes to spread false information. She likes to put words in people's mouths and stuff like that. Like she likes to say that I told her hubby this and that when I didn't. Like, and then other people run with it and think that's the truth when it's not. But let
Pink. It is on video. I recorded you when my husband answered the phone. You're the one that told him you didn't know your sexuality. And pretty much he was in love with me. She called me, what do you think about her calling me babe? And he's like, babe? So what, babe? Well, what do you think about the heart emojis? So what? That's what my husband said to you. You tried to be something it wasn't, and that's you, not me. And the reason I asked you the night before is because, damn, I needed to know who the fuck was coming to my house. I needed to know what sexuality you was. I needed to know, are you into women? Are you into men? Like, come on now. You're coming to my house. And if he was into men, maybe I could set you up with someone. I even told you that. But you didn't know what you need to set up with. And then you're the one that said, I can't wait to meet you. Like 4 or 5 times you said this. I can't wait. As soon as I see you, I'm going to give you a big hug and a big kiss on the mouth. And I said, no kiss on the mouth. I said, no kiss on the mouth. And you was like, why? I said, because we are girlfriends. Girlfriends don't kiss on the mouth. I'm not bisexual. And I have a husband. Right? I need a sign that says no new friends. Shit fire. But Izzy, will you make me an outro for my thing? Because I'm gonna play my intro again when we leave because I love it so much. But I need an exit that goes with my intro. So yeah, lying through its teeth. When I was going to buy its ticket, I asked what its name was. It had to tell me its name, and it's a man. What do you want me to do? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just fucking crazy, okay? I have to wait until I pay for it. I'm unlimited. I'm limited right now. How much is it?
But
I'm just talking about the recordings that was played. I'm not going off hearsay. I don't talk to Betty. I've had it out with Betty before, and I don't really talk to her. And I mean, I had her screaming at me early in the morning, going back and forth on her lawn. Okay, that she is making an idiot of herself. She lives in a daggone nice neighborhood, and her neighbors, But I thought it was funny. But anyway,
yeah, I didn't know all the stuff about Betty before.
I'm not going off hearsay. I'm going on what was recorded. You know.
Is that Kels up there? The thing with Kels is that she came over to my live stream and she accused me of Grace getting slapped like it was my daughter and I should have done something about it. Like, what the fuck, Kels? And then told me I was not a good mother. Well, Kels, she's not my daughter. And I told you that a million fucking times. She's not my daughter. Okay? There's nothing I can do for Grace Thorpe. If Grace Thorpe had it already set up for her to get smacked across the face, then that's what happens with Grace Thorpe. She's not my fucking daughter. There was no reason for you to come in and jump my fucking neck for that shit. None. Zero. Zilch. Because it wasn't my business and it wasn't your fucking business. It's not my daughter. Grace Thorpe is not my daughter. So that's why we had words, isn't it? And there was nothing fucking funny about it. You telling me that I should be responsible for her. Fuck you, bitch. That ain't my daughter. I'll talk to you on the back end, Izzy.
He told her to go live while you was on the phone. You didn't know almost all that's recorded, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Sorry, Katie.
You're fine. You're good. You're good. But yeah, I think
But you know what? Here's the thing, though. I mean, I wouldn't. I'm not gonna beat myself down all because she recorded it and actually went real life about it. Like, I'm not gonna beat myself up because of it, because I'm not the one that actually outed it. It just goes to show that she'll basically do this with anyone.
Yeah, and it's already been done, and there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But anyway, I am going to wrap this up because I feel like this was a very, very, very enlightening interview. I think that you did a really good job, Pink Bow, and I think that you had really good conversation with a lot of people. You totally stood up for yourself when Psycho Bird, the tyrant, came on the panel, and you definitely held your own, and I appreciate you coming up here and letting us know what you're all about, how you feel like you'll be a good addition to the shit show. And so at this point, I am going to say thank you so much for coming up, and I'm going to definitely make sure AC gets, I think he might be working right now, but I'll make sure that he is getting this video sent to him, and he can go from there. We have a few other candidates, but you definitely did an amazing job, and I really appreciate you coming over and talking with us.
Thank you, Katie. I really do appreciate you. You've been really a really big help for me as well. I mean, I'm glad we were able to get this. I was able to get to know you, and you were able to get to know me, and then we just see where things go from here.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll be great. So thank you so much for coming up. And everybody, thank you for hanging out. And we will see what AC decides to do.
And that, my friends, is usually when you are told you did not get the job. We will call you. Yes, Rage Quit, baby. You are late. I'm so sorry, baby. We will call you. Blah, blah, blah. But you did not get the job. So, um, Pink Psycho did not get the job. Um, yeah, they didn't ask about the 90. Well, I think at one point they did, and she didn't care, or he didn't care. He don't never care. Um, but yeah. Yeah, I would say that he is a panel whore. Um, and yeah, I just don't know. Like, mm, yeah. And so I'm gonna shut this down because I've been going for 2 hours and 5 minutes. I'm back to being exhausted again. The shit exhausts me sometimes. But I'm back on my antibiotics, so you guys are gonna see a little bit of a difference in me. I'm gonna be tired a lot because I didn't take enough of it, and so doc put me back on it for another 2 weeks for my ulcer because my stomach started hurting again, and he said I didn't take enough, so to kill the bacteria, whatever the heck it is. But that is how it all went down. And I can't say anything more. I mean, that's how it went down. And I can't turn my feelings off and on like a water faucet, even though I'm really, really mad at, Pink Psycho. Um, I just think that, if they're going to block a whole damn community, they need to be thrown out of the whole damn community. They gave me something else, which is Prilosec. It's the kind that the doctor prescribes you, but it's still not helping because all of this stress has caused more problems with my ulcer. And so the doctor put me back on the antibiotic. And every time I take the antibiotic, it knocks me out because I asked the doctor about it and he said it just makes you it makes you go to sleep so that it can kill the virus. So I don't know. Yeah, it's a form of Prilosec, but it's from the doctor. So it's not actual Prilosec. It's called something else. It's the actual brand. Prilosec is in the store. This was prescribed, and I don't have it in my office with me. Um, so anyways, that's what happened today. I would say that Pink Psycho did not get the job, but yet I don't think that they understand that. I didn't see Ernie and Daisy's, but I did see him on the crime channel. But I didn't see him in Daisy's. Maybe we'll go over that tomorrow. Um, might be it's in the kitchen right now, so I don't know. I just know it says normally it's called Prilosec, but it's what the doctor gives you. So I don't know, Lips. I'm really not sure. I don't want to say because I didn't really look at it, except I saw on the bottle it says something Prilosec, but then up above it had a different thing. Yes, it's for my stomach. And after all of this, my stomach started bleeding again, and my ulcers got bad again. So the doctor put me on another 2 weeks of antibiotic. And yeah, so I'm super tired, and you guys are just gonna have to bear with me, please. Um, yeah, I try not to take it. They want me to take it every day, but I don't know. I just don't want to take too much. And then they got me on this antibiotic, and it's a big horse pill that's white. And it's supposed to kill the antibiotic and or kill the antibiotic, kill the bacteria that causes my ulcers to bleed. Because they said I didn't take enough of it last time. Because what happened was when I picked up my antibiotic, there was only 5 pills in there, and then the pharmacy had to mail me the others. And so I called my doctor and I said, I only got 5 pills. And he said, take those. And then when you get the other ones, I want you to start again. So, yeah, I had to start again. Maybe I should take it at night because it makes me so sleepy. It makes me so sleepy. Yeah, maybe I should take it at night before I go to bed. Maybe that'll help with all this, you know. So yeah. Yeah, maybe I should take it at night. Maybe I'll do that in just a little bit. I'll take it. And then also maybe I'll take the I don't know, whatever it is. It says that normally it's Prilosec, but it calls it something else. But all this stuff with pink bow and everything opened back up my ulcers because they didn't get completely healed. And so I am back to feeling like crap. And yeah, what the med does is control our stomach acids. If I don't take it, I get acid in my nose, mouth, and spine, and can't eat the next day. Nothing. Please take it. Yeah, that's what he said. It turns off the receptors that causes all that acid. Okay, so I'll take it. I didn't know what it was. I was scared of it kind of because I didn't know. But I will take it tonight and I'll take it with my antibiotic and hopefully that'll make things better. So I'm not going to put a time on when I'm going to go live tomorrow. It may be, evening time again because I may sleep all day. I don't know. It affects me where it just makes me sleep, this antibiotic. But anyways, I love each and every one of you. Thank you all so much. Thank you for becoming a member. We got a new member, little Kimmy. Thank you for the $1.49 super chat. And thank you, MJ, for the $9.99. So it's been a good night, a good night, a good night. But I will see you all tomorrow. Let's see. I don't get any side effects either. Nope, it's the same as over the counter. Okay. My antibiotics made me so sick. I was pumping headaches, stomach aches. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It makes me so sick, and I have puking medicine as well because it makes me feel like I want to throw up. So I've got nausea medicine too. So yeah, I'm all 3 different medications here. And I'm still trying to go live and still trying to be there for everybody because, this is days and I'm trying to report everything. But me, myself, and I'm feeling like crap. So anyways, I love each one of you. Take care of yourself. I will be back tomorrow sometime when I wake up. And I will do like maybe 15, 20 minutes before I go live so that you know that I'm live.
Keep a fire in your heart, a smile on your face, and be kind to someone. This angel watches over all of us on the YouTube days of our lives. Please keep in mind that this is an interactive soap opera. We do not ever go real life dox anyone. It is not meant to hurt, stress, or give anyone pavement scratches nor carpet burns. This is all in fun, and you never know who will be in the show. Thank you for watching. Love to all. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Until next time, my friends, we have come to the end of our show. Have a fantastic rest of your day from Betty Boop